If you have a head of cabbage and you're not sure what to do with it, this easy fried cabbage recipe is just what you need. It's perfectly caramelized onions and cabbage mixed together with a little bit of sour cream. It is the most epic side dish ever. Hey everybody, I'm Kelly with the Suburban Soapbox, and today we are making my favorite side dish, fried cabbage. This side dish is so easy to make, and you only need a handful of ingredients. This recipe is very rustic. It's my grandfather's from like way back. He's Polish, so this is definitely an Eastern European side dish. There's different variations on how to make fried cabbage. This is just how I like it, but somebody might add bacon, somebody else might add beef, somebody else might not add onions. Really, you can make this your own. These are just the basics to get this dish started. To make your fried cabbage, you're obviously going to need cabbage. I just like to use like a regular head of cabbage, and you can see here I've cut it up into kind of bite-sized pieces. They'll definitely be bite-sized by the time it cooks down. If you want to see how I cut and cord my cabbage, you can check out my halushki recipe, which is where I break it down for you there. You're also going to need some butter, sour cream, salt and pepper, olive oil, and sliced onions. I sliced my onions kind of thinly, just so that they cook down really quickly, they get caramelized and blend in with your cabbage. You don't even know they're there. If you're not an onion lover, I urge you to still add them because it adds a sweetness that just makes this dish taste even better. Okay, so now we're going to move over to the stove and we're going to start cooking. Add your butter and your olive oil to the pan and let that butter melt. Once your butter is melted, we're going to add the onions. Cook your onions for about 3 to 4 minutes until they start to caramelize, and then add all of your cabbage to the pan. If you're working in a smaller skillet, you may need to work it in batches a little bit until some of that cabbage cooks down. I'm gonna add half of the salt and pepper now and then save the rest for later. Once your cabbage starts to cook down, you're going to give it a stir. You wanna let that caramelization build on the bottom of the pan. So you want some of those cabbage pieces to get like caramelized and browned and golden. You'll start to smell it. It's going to smell a little nutty, a little cabbagey. Once you have that caramelization going, give it another stir and just continue cooking it until it looks like the majority of your cabbage is kind of wilted and caramelized like all over. And then you're ready to take it off the heat. So our cabbage is all cooked down. Everything's wilted and caramelized and smells so amazing. I cannot wait to dig in. While it's still sizzling, we're going to add the rest of our salt and pepper, kind of season it to taste. If you're not into salt like I am, you can use less. And then we're going to add our sour cream. I just love the texture that sour cream adds to fried cabbage. If you've never tried it this way and you're kind of skeptical, just give it a shot. Trust me, it is other level amazing. We're just gonna stir it until it's all creamy and well blended. It just smells so amazing. And if you want your cabbage to be a little less chunky, you can certainly cut it in smaller chunks. This was already pre-cut from the store just to save time, but I do like it a little less chunky with like less big pieces in there. All right. It's very hard to take a small bite of this. I just want to shovel it in. This is one of those dishes that if you think you don't like cabbage, this could totally convert you. It's kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of sweet with the creaminess of the sour cream, with a hint of the tang. All the flavors just play so perfectly together. It's so, so good and so easy. If you like this recipe, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. For more easy recipes, visit thesuburbansoapbox.com. Thanks again.